Okay, race number 2 at Michigan. We are on pole position. Alongside us is James Norris. Then behind us is Espinosa, and I have no idea which car that is. It's Chevrolet. Oh, that's Emma. I remember now, Emma Webster. So one of my drivers. And also Mia is starting 26 or something, and Christian did not even qualify. So, yeah. And green flag is in the air as we lose a bunch of position at the start. Now, we're racing 25 laps here in Michigan. And races here in Michigan usually tend to be absolute bangers, so let's see what's going to happen. And since this is a 25 lap race, the mid-race report is going to be around lap number 13. You have to slow on the brakes to avoid wrecking. And that was lap number 1. Norris ahead by quite a margin. As we drop down to 9th and potentially overtake Emma and the 44 of Michael Bell. We do, yep, there we go. One thing that I immediately want to say is that I have some final words in relation to the direct of yesterday. Outside of the disappointment of the third Fire Emblem game, the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, the direct in itself was kind of meh. The direct was kind of meh, and the Mario stuff, in all honesty, it bothered me less than it did. That was a leg spike. It bothered me less than apparently a lot of people. To which I say, guys, it's the 40th anniversary of Mario. Mario is their flagship franchise. Like, what the fuck did you guys were expecting? They were going to drop just one thing and that was basically going to be it? Although they did drop something important, that being the title of the sequel of the Mario movie, which, spoilers, was leaked the day before the direct on Twitter. But still, that's pretty cool. And of course, the bigger question is who's going to voice Rosalina, because it's Mario Galaxy, as the 87 brushes the wall over there, and Rosalina is extremely important. So of course, question is who's going to voice her. But in the meantime, we got Jameson on the inside, as Norris is being challenged for the lead by Espinosa. Did we take the 17? Yes, we did. Double overtake. Nice. There we go. Past Josh Harmon. Now we got Movidel. Chase Abbott. Abbott moves to defend the position. And up to potentially third. No. Abbott has a way better exit than I had at turn 4. And my water pressure is screaming for mercy. As there we go, double overtake once again. Yeah, 1 and 2 are absolutely stupid overtaking opportunities here in Michigan. As we pass Espinosa before 3, and we are in the lead. But yeah, and also one thing that in the meantime there's Espinosa, but next corners are 1 and 2, so goodbye. Maybe, there we go. Okay. But yeah, the direct overall was pretty mad. And one thing that they didn't show in the Western direct, but in the they did in the Japanese direct is Mega Man Battle something, Battle Legacy, something like that. Basically the sequel series to Mega Man Battle Network. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me check that one out real quick. Okay, it was named Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. The thing that was shown at the direct in Japanese, that in the West was the... Yeah, a bit too wide there. There we go. Save that one, Jesus. Anyway, I was just saying, in the Japanese direct, that game was in the same slot, quote-unquote, where Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was in the Western direct. And of course, Capcom USA did release the trailer immediately after this, which the direct ended, probably because they knew that it was going to be shown there. Also, my history in Mega Man Battle Network goes with the first and fourth game. Not because I played them, but because I actually saw my sister reviewing them, and we both agreed to never touch them again after the first game. But in the meantime, that's all I have to say about the direct. So let's focus finally on the race. As Espinosa is still mounting a charge, but we are in the lead, and most importantly, we have the advantage that the AI slows down Dread pretty massively into 1 and 2, and we're about to hit the mid-race report. And yes, I'm recording this race before having to record the PSLRA race at Talladega. What happened is that I inadvertently stopped the recording while the race was going on, and didn't notice until the checker flag dropped. So, yeah. There we go. The next race is going to be a Pikes Peak. So let's see what's going to happen there. In the meantime, we are flying away from Espinosa. Lap number 12. One more before the mid-race report. Okay. Almost a second from Espinosa. And yes, I still remember the part in Nazi 2005 where it looked like I had the race won, and then one of Frank Cooper's drivers overtook me at the end. I think it was Rogal Dorn in that race, but I don't remember. In the meantime, time for the fake-ass Michael Mertz mid-race report. Oh, almost pressed restart race. So, there we go, across the line, and we are leading. Second is Espinosa. Then we got Chase Abbott, Jonathan Jameson, and Norris. Then we got Josh Harmon, Emma Webster, Guillermo Vidal, Piniella, Carter, Dinero Papuas, Voiles, Michael Bell, JJ Palmer, Kazumi, one of the Kashi sisters, and first Kazumi. Then we got Boyd, and then we got Richard Dawkins, Luke Larson, Michael Campbell, one of the Barclays in Donald, Sasha Bright, Zachary Fitzwater, Chris Calapinto, Bob Haywood, Eric Monaco, Travis Yarborough, Trevor Yarborough, I don't remember, and Atsuko Olamina, who I believe she didn't qualify for for Daytona, and Her name just fucking reminds me of Ula, of Ula from Genshin Impact. If I actually had, if I actually decided to use portraits for other characters outside of mine, I would definitely use Ella for Atsuko. But in any case, then we got McGee, then we got Hardwick, then we got Mia, then we got James Lee, Serenas, Cook, Carson Miller, Sarah Taylor, Matthew Hubert, Ryan Durrani, Monica Vasquez, Eric Leffler, Anton Kubica, Ashley Green, no, Alan Green, sorry. Oh shit, I don't know if it was Alan or Ashley. I think, god damn it, I'm sorry. And then we got Jones and Anderson running up the field. Okay, now, back onto the race. By the way, that water thing is scaring me. Now, I know this is a much more shorter race than usual, but still, I am very much scared this thing is gonna blow, the car is gonna fail on me. But, as we come to lap number 14, 12 to go. Okay, very nice, very nice. 1.1 second is the gap between me and Espinosa. And in all fairness, actually, I haven't raced the Pikes Peak in a little while, so it'll be fun to know what difficulty do I have to run the race there. In the meantime, as we go 11 laps to go. Oh, and for the people that follow me for the alternate history stuff, I might actually do Rebirth 1998. Now, I know I said that I was not going to cover Rebirth again because of how long it took from Rebirth 1987 to Rebirth 1998. Almost a year? Actually, we're almost, 7/8 months between 1987 and 1998. But yeah, I decided to tackle it anyway, with the condition that I'm going only to do the cup stuff, because for 1998, the creator of Rebirth has expanded the series a la Sunday Night Lights, and of course I cannot do two series with extended coverage of several series, because I want to keep my sanity. I already do that with SNL retelling, and it's not easy, and that thing is already not easy, and I don't want to do it again with another series. So, yeah, just the cup side for now. And I honestly have no idea if I'm going to keep the Rebirth drivers will not be an SNL retelling idea, because, well, the 4 drivers that were in Rebirth 1987 are going to be in SNL retelling going one way or another. So, yeah. In fact, one of them and Rose Schrader was in 2000, it's another retelling 2000, and Rachel is going to be in SNL retelling 2001. So, yeah. But in the meantime, 8 laps to go. And yes, speaking of SNL's retelling, I hope that the latest Sunday Night Racing Infinity has the definite release date for SNL 2001. And speaking of alternate, turns out Les Moore decided to return with Trading Places, because yesterday they decided to drop the 2001 video. So I guess they're gonna go with the plan anyway. But in the meantime, 7 laps to go, and now with the pretty good vs. Fire Emblem cancelled, I guess I could potentially do Trading Places instead of that. time. We're about to hit 6 laps to go. We're pretty much run away from Espinosa. So unless the car blows up, we should have the one racing the bag. There we go. And also, I'm aware that the trucks have extended the length of the Michigan race because the Xfinity Series is now racing here. But I decided to stick with 100 laps because it's the distance they've raced with for a majority of the time. As we hit 5 more to go. Okay. And it's going to be now 4 laps to go. Alright then, 4 to go. Okay, nice, very nice. Around front 4 once again, it's gonna be 3 to go. A race that I could potentially see be pretty brutal is Texas. Because last time we went to Texas, it was a pretty rough race with the Pretty Good Championship / the stupidest thing ever done. It was a really rough race. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. And I know it was a lot more tougher because the race was longer. And the tire wear mattered a lot more than in this, but still, who knows? 2 to go. Nice and easy. There we go. Actually, I have to do one thing real quick, sorry. Okay, we're back. And we're going to take the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Michigan. Easy. There we go. Nice. Half a lap left to run. And we are going to avenge the horrible result at Daytona. And we're going to win at Michigan. On a pretty dominant drive.
You won! Yes, yes, yes!
No DNFs, because there was no pop-up that showed up. But yeah, Espinosa finished in second. And we're going to see the results in a few minutes. As we drop down to pit road.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. The race is over.
Okay.
Come on in.
Okay. Get out of the car. And so we win the race. Espinosa finishes second, Chase Abbott in third, Norris in fourth, Jameson in fifth. Then we got Pinella, Webster, Movadell, Harmon, and Carter rounding up the top 10. Then we got no lap cars. And we got Green and Jones. Jones and Green rounding up the rear of the field. Then we got who did win at Talladega? I don't remember who actually won at Talladega, but yeah, that are the results of Michigan. And with that, let's check out the updated standings. And the standings talk of Josh Harmon taking the lead of the championship, tied on points with Espinosa. Then we got Guillermo Vidal in third, but 1 point behind the pair. Then we got Kasumi Takahashi dropped down to fourth, with two points behind. Yeah, this table is extremely tight, which makes sense. It's just the second race. Then we got ourselves, who thanks to the win, we jumped 15 positions, and now we are in the top 5. Then we got Sarah Bright, Chase Abbott, Joe Pinella, Dinner Papuas, and Emma Webster running up the top 10. And we got a bunch of freeway ties. We got Jameson, Norris, and Fitzwater at 47. We got Carter Bell and Durrani at 45. And then we got Douglas Barkley, McGee, and Colopet at 13. And then we got Anderson, Hubert, and Green only with 2 points. And the winner last car is Anton Kubica, with his only one race to his name, it being this one, with just 1 point. But yeah, of course, just the second race of the season, so nothing is still certain. But yeah, this stay with it, folks, because we're definitely not gonna have as tight of a point stable as this. But yeah, next race is Apex Peak, and there's pretty much nothing else to be said other than this has been it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, first time in a very long while that I screwed that saying that one, by the way. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and click on the notification bell to get it the next video drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.